You heard me, Keon?
Bro, whoever changed my shooting badge just put on volume shooter.
You hoes be tripping. Like I want that in your shit.
Volume shooter, bro.
Go
The
bottom.
stats, I got 2K
Go
left.
bottom
The
right.
only
I'm
stat
not gonna lie,
volume
it's my
shooter is
last
good
name.
at is either it's
Go
not
bottom
good
right.
at all until you get it to gold. And Hall of Fame isn't really that much work.
Oh, yeah, see, I'm on the
What?
Say what for?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
I love
Yo,
her.
yeah, come on, Daddy.
I'm sad. My freaky freak. I ain't trying to. Cause I should.
Oh, let me turn my meter off.
Just like that.
Seth, you sure?
Hurry up, bro.
Alright.
I really can get a comp team right here. So I'm running with you.
Y'all are a bunch of bigots.
Seth, you sure?
Yeah.
Hitting it front of back. Just like pop off.
They never going.
Keon said that
Why
quick.
both of y'all step off like
Girl, come middle left.
Brands.
Step up. I mean, step middle left. Yeah. Yeah, he had the spot. Hitting it front of. Up on the spot, Rashawn, you push the fuck?
Why everybody just like doing
Nah, Rashawn, I know a lot of times saying stuff to me first.
Rashawn, no, you're not.
I swear to God, it hurts.
damn, bro, you scared me for a second. I thought that was barcode.
Woman is always given over to the man.
A barcode.
Read the Bible, read the Quran, read. You can go to walking down the aisle, no chance.
Why did Michaela change her name?
That shit ass.
not to, but she didn't listen.
Cause those time for a change.
No, somebody had influenced it. I think it was Sean. Push it down.
Look at Trell mustache. Look at his mustache.
My girlfriends don't talk to me.
Bro, I think he's.
Ooh, look at that guy.
Bro, honestly, bro, I love the
Why your character look like you the goddamn cashier at the poppy store, bro?
I don't know.
I don't got simple opinions with that adoration to the look at it.
But and you also said that
But you get it. Somebody who's multi and everything. That's certainly a tradition that was not by everyone. The woman is always given over to the man. Read the Bible, read the Quran, read. You can go to walking down the aisle, no chance. There's like acting cultures where they don't do that. I'm sure there are some obscure tribes somewhere. I mean, I can't say I'm not. But you get it. You seem like a very smart guy. You seem like a smart guy. You're saying a woman is the property of a man if they're dating. I'm not saying they're a property. I'm saying they're given to the man. They belong to the man. It doesn't mean they're pure property without emotion. It means they're given to the man. They think the man's a thing. Those parts are intimate, right? That's the whole point of her being his. Yeah, but you did the reverse. When I said, if a male sports star says it, he doesn't own the girl. Correct, because he doesn't belong to her. She still belongs to him. Correct. So that's the sex.
but and you've also said that you could have multiple
There's no way.
partners, but female that was with you couldn't also have multiple partners.
It didn't let me
Well, the woman
stop.
can say that same thing if she decided. She could say, I can sleep with multiple men, but my men can't sleep with multiple women if she so chooses. We're all free individuals, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't agree if a woman said that.
I don't think, I would personally find that revolting, correct? But there are women who find what I say revolting.
So you're not telling other people what to think, you're just saying how you think.
Yeah, I mean, if I think that, I think if a man is sexually exclusive, it's not the same as if a woman is. Because with a woman, you have the paternity issue. With a man, you don't have the paternity issue. If I have 3 girlfriends and they all get pregnant, we know who the mother and who the father is. If you have 1 woman and 3 men...
Dang, Rashawn. Way to catch the ball.
So it's a whole big issue, right? Science can say how to fix it.
DNA tests are pretty accurate.
Of course, yeah, that's exactly it. So I said science can step in and fix it, but that doesn't mean it's not haram and against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting. In the eyes of God himself.
That would assume that if you're going in this multi-universe where everybody's reading the Bible, which is there's different religions,
You
all
gotta
across
work
the
on your
globe,
execution.
reading
If
different
you do
things,
that
believe
same
it.
combo you just did, and you kind of reset to do it a little bit faster, you really got to
Yeah, so what my point is, if we talk
Rashawn,
about tradition,
don't drive.
it's not about my personal life, fucking tradition. Traditionally, every man in history had multiple wives, and there was not a single woman who was celebrated for having multiple husbands. Female promiscuity has always been disgusting and frowned upon. In every single book ever written, ever, in all of history, in all cultures ever, women were supposed to be virgins. Women sleeping with lots and lots and lots of men has never been celebrated, ever. Besides, in the last 40 years in the West, in a degrading society. Well, yeah, okay, cool. But if you're going to look at it traditionally, women were not supposed to act that way. And I don't think women want to act that way anyway. I don't think women intrinsically want to fuck with a bunch of
It would have been calm.
I don't think you. Well, the women I know don't want to. When I meet a woman, she doesn't say, I can't wait to get out there and see a bunch of dudes. Maybe there are some. I don't know.
There's definitely like clean chasers who fucking love that.
Oh yeah, there's gotta be some girls out there.
Lots. Girls like sex as much as guys, there's no doubt about that.
Come on, they watch porn, guys watch
I got bumped from behind, bro.
What is our men's grooming line? Product offering.
That's not even your fault.
They work great, they smell great, they're favorite, they got all sorts of scents. Smooth brandy, Madagascar vanilla. I like golden hour, summer noses, coastal lavender, sea salt. The product I use the most is right now their facial cleanser face scrub. Keep the beard looking great, but I use it all. The deodorant, moisturizer, body wash, all lines nice, clean, organized in my kitchen, so you don't look like a slob, which is a big thing. Girls actually care about that. All products $15 less. Shop woodandgetwood.com or at your local CVS. I mean, there's no doubt. Again, if people are allowed to think what they want, I can see where the sexist label comes from. But the class, I think that's the hardest thing. Like, I've been successful. I think it's very hard to teach or give tricks to somebody to make them successful. So, like, what, without giving away your whole school, for people listening, like, I want to be rich, like Andrew Tate, have 19 different girlfriends.
I got graded
they go
because
on
we
OnlyFans,
threw
I
it
get a
dirty.
cut,
What
all
the
that.
fuck?
Like, where do you even start with these people?
Yeah, we have 18 modern wealth creation methods, and I'll have to let people enroll in school. It's extremely cheap. It's $49, and you can.
You suck. You can't score on a stretch.
It's the beginning to ask your time for your cash for because it's different. It's easy to make money if you have money, but a lot of people think that they can turn 10 grand into money. That's not money. So it depends if you have money to start. Depends if you have time. Depends on your expertise. So there's a bunch of questions. We narrow it down. There's 18 wealth creation methods, and then we recommend a wealth creation method. There's a professor.
I know.
There's 5 lessons every single day along with the community, and we have currently 87,000 students. What's impressive about that is not the fact that I've managed to attribute 87,000 students, it's the fact that I managed to retain 87,000 students. There's 87,000 people out in the world making more money than they invest each month.
Never had a cancellation.
Oh, of course I've had cancellations. Because there's people who are lazy, and there's people who quit, and there's people who don't work very hard. But the people who work hard stay. So we have 87,000 people who retain. I don't know how many we've ever signed up in history, but 87,000 people are making more money than they invest each month. And I think that's pretty successful overall for a university.
I mean, that was a little bit weird with words, the way you said it. If you rewind it, where you're like, we have 87,000 signups, retained 87,000. I'm like, nobody's gonna like, well, I don't know how many. That was a little wordplay there.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know the total signups. Maybe in total 150,000 people signed up, but we currently, as it stands right this moment, have 80,000 people paying.
Current subscription. It's a monthly $50 a month.
Correct.
It's quite a business.
Women sign up?
Absolutely.
A boost of energy and hydration to help get you going, and amino acids to help you recover after. Advanced energy and muscle recovery support without any sugar. Fuel every workout from start to finish with amino energy.
So, what can I help you with?
Why you jumping? Alright.
I get angry.
I'm going to be weird.
That's the sort of thing you help people with, right? Yes.
So you was getting bumped by just hearing now.
My whole life, I've been trying to figure myself out so I can help other people understand themselves so they can have good relationships. And here I am.
Good block by stretch.
Time to get back into therapy.
Of course they can. I don't know where getting the person I hate women. I mean, we can purport that. We can attempt to label me with that all we want. I'm happy to discuss it. I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided.
Don't care.
I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to make that turn. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain
I'm
things,
getting
and men do
trolled.
certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better, children are better fighting, I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts.
You're
mixing them up because
I'm a stretch. I can do that.
Like,
I'm a pure green. You suck.
Arguing that, like, in a fist fight, a man's gonna win.
Okay.
What about intelligence? Do you think women are as smart as men?
Well, it's been proven that the smartest people in the world aren't men. But that's been proven. That's been proven. That's been proven.
How? What? Where?
So there's the bell curve, right? So men are more likely to be on the extremes. So the most stupid people on the planet are men, and the most intelligent people on the planet are men. Women are more likely inside of the middle of the deviation. So this has all been proven, right? Men are more likely.
W shot Keon.
Google it.
I'm gonna Google it. What am I writing?
Well,
What am I writing?
he got. I guess he got to get back. I did the same thing to him.
But I can also give you personal experience if you'd like.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Sweet. Let's talk about the personal experience, right? So my father was a chess player. My father was one of the best chess players in the world. He was actually the highest ranked black chess player in history at the time. I grew up and I was a chess player from the age of 4 to the age of 13. I was a professional chess player on my route to being a grandmaster. Long story, my parents split up, I lost my coach, blah, blah, blah. So I grew up in the chess world, and the chess world's a really interesting world to grow up in because you're around hyper-intelligent people who are socially awkward. A lot of them are like autistic and a bit strange. Some ex-KGB guys, some real weird guys who don't talk, but it's a world of ultra intelligent people. Women cannot compete with men at chess. Now, I'm not calling all women stupid. I'm not saying that there aren't some good female chess players. I'm not saying I could beat every woman. No, there are great female chess players. But on average, as a whole, the best chess players in the world are men, not women. Because women cannot computate at the level the men do. That is just a statistical fact. There's a
just so you know, at Google, you're going to say it's run by the people. But I Googled our men's...
Alright, I'm back. I took my headset off. Really bad. Kira's gonna get off. I'm close to another defensive badge. It's close to another defensive badge. I don't think that's enough. Rashawn. Rashawn.
Go to mid to left. Middle court to the left side. Left. Dot bands.
Seth and Rashawn, middle left. These dudes are so. It's always Seth. He's so dumb. Wrong group chat. Don't answer that. My fault. Oh, this bozo's here. I was trying to say. That's me. I think I got it down though, Trill. It's either I shoot a green or slightly early.
Grow up as a man and you grow into a man of status and genuine stature, you're uninterested in doing little dances because you are important simply because you exist.
should have got the ball.
I gotta be honest, as much as some people
Only
are gonna
self
like,
at the ball.
Andrew, that little speech you gave about a man, that's gonna be like, if I was on speed dating, I'd have that speech. Here I am. And that's just like build a long career, like handle stress, all that. Yeah, no, that was.
Because that's what being a man is, right? Being a man is about taking the trauma which happens to you and internalizing it and using it in a way to build yourself into a stronger, more powerful man. A man who's never had trauma is not a capable man. If you were to find a woman and give her a man who's never had any trauma in his life, she'd hate it. There's nothing about him which is good. You need a man who's had a whole bunch of trauma and lived through it. And that's why becoming a man is so difficult. That's why becoming a man is so hard. And if you're a top tier male, you get attention by default. But if you've not been through that process, or you don't want to go through that pain, you resort to other things, and other things include TikTok dances.
Wait, how do you think that you don't go through pain like TikTok dances?
Not that you don't go through pain. I'm saying that if you go through enough pain and you internalize it the right way, and you become a high enough status man, that you don't need to be doing TikTok dances to simply get attention. I get attention for talking, right? I don't have to pay me. I just talk. My whole life story enough is attention. I'll get in the ring. I've had 87 professional fights. I'll get in the ring and beat the fuck out of somebody if I want people to look at me. I don't have to do little dances.
But you could argue that Josh has manipulated a tool
every time I get a song, bro.
Get great.
I like Josh. I like. How did this nigga get every money? I'm just answering the question.
No. And I
don't disagree with what you guys say. I think that, like,
I have to get that for me. I have to time it for you. I don't know. I literally have to. Oh my!
Why is everybody all around me, bro? Get away from me, bro! I keep telling you that, you keep doing it.
Get blitz. Alright,
correct.
You got 2 points and now you're
I agree
mad.
with what you said for sure in that like aspect, but I think that I can also use from what I've done from when I was like 14 to 18 to 19 to now being 20 to like go and push myself into different stratospheres that I would have never done.
I respect that because we live in an attention economy, and if you can manage to garner attention, you're gonna make a lot of money. I absolutely respect that. My point is that this is more a new world. In my world, and I'm only 35 years old. When I was 17, you didn't go on the internet and do TikTok dances. If you wanted to matter, you needed to have money, you needed to be strong, you needed to be intelligent, you needed to have important friends. You had to become a man. And what I'm saying is that in the world we live in today, the internet has allowed certain people to skip an entire process of manhood. Now you have Twitch streamers who are 19 years old, fat, drinking fucking soya milk, who have millions and millions of people paying attention to them, and they're rich now. So they're statistically successful, but they are not men. And they will never become men. Because to be a man, you must suffer. You must suffer and you must survive. And my point is that when these TikTok dances are being done, it's a way to garner attention without having to go through the genuine hardship which is required to garner attention as a genuine male. That's the point.
I think you could also argue that boxing is a dance.
Shelby talk is so crazy, bro.
It's a bit different than TikTok.
But I mean, you are still on display, and
correct. But my life is on the line.
Shut up your box. 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 Box.
Yeah,
my name's not Rashawn.
Forget the nose being broken. I've seen 5 people die.
My name's not Rashawn.
I don't want to see her and brag and talk about things I've done.
Nah, that's crazy.
Ever again. I've seen screaming wives crying over their lifeless husband. I've done things you wouldn't believe. When you step in that ring, it's a different level. It's not TikTok dance. It's actually extremely disrespectful. I know you didn't mean to disrespect, but it's extremely disrespectful to even insinuate that.